Coming up, I'm going to do a full review of Acqua Di Parma's original classic from 1916, Colonia. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. This is Joel the Nose coming to you from Miami with Jojo, my Schnauzer mix mutt dog. Say hi, Jojo. He's got a little, you can see him there, he's very cute. So today I'm going to be doing a full review of Acqua Di Parma, the Italian niche, kind of like it's almost designer now, but still I guess niche house. Acqua Di Parma's Colonia, okay, and I have the, you can see it, I don't know if it's focusing. I have one of the sample packs here that I got from their freestanding store in Miami, in the actually in the Brickell City Center, which is a high-end mall here in downtown Miami in the Brickell area, which is the financial district. And this is, I said this in one of my other videos, it's according to the salesperson, Acqua Di Parma's only freestanding store in the United States. So it's kind of cool. You go in and they have the entire collection that you would get in Italy in one of the Italian stores, you can actually get here. So unlike a department store where you're limited, here in the United States, like Nordstrom's or Bloomingdale's or wherever they carry them, they have a limited collection. You got the full collection here. So as you can see here, I have a little bag. They gave me a few samples. I did a first impression of one of their new ones called Notte de Colonia 4. But this is the original. This is what started their house in 1916. This is a unisex eau de cologne. It's okay. So this is not an eau de parfum or even an eau de toilette. This is technically an eau de cologne. So I know that has, mixed connotations for most people. And sorry about the light shining above my head here. But anyways, I wanted to do a different video today. Kind of a little bit more casual sitting here with Jojo because, he deserved a little screen time. So let's get right into this again. The top notes listed here are Sicilian citrus. The heart notes are lavender, rosemary, verbena, and damask rose, and then the base notes are vetiver, sandalwood, and patchouli. So rather simple. This goes again, you're going back now over 100 years that this was first created, and you can read a lot of reviews about this. This is something that's timeless, classic. This is that original barbershop kind of fougere, although it's listed as unisex. I would say it's going to be typically, it was originally more masculine, and so a little bit of the history of it, again, you read about it. It was from like Italian royalty to then classic early American Hollywood. Cary Grant, a number of famous Hollywood actors wore this. So there's a lot of history. There's a lot behind this brand and this specific fragrance. And they built a lot of their fragrances out of this original model. I will say this, I put this on at 8:45 in the morning, and it is now past 6:45, okay? So you're talking, 8:45 to 12:45, 4 hours, and then another 6 hours. It's been on for 10 hours, and I put it on either side of my neck, back of my neck, and I put it on my left hand and right wrist, and it is still on my skin. My left wrist, I can still smell it. You're talking now, like I said, 10 hours later. So for an eau de cologne, I can't complain. And it was a really strong, I got a good projection for a good 4 hours. So I got to tell you folks, if you're scared of this because you heard eau de, cologne and you're thinking, it's only going to last for a couple hours on my skin, it's over 10 hours, still going nicely. It's a great, beautiful skin scent. I love barbershop classic men's fragrances, and this is the epitome of it. I gotta say, maybe the most classic one I've ever smelled in this genre of barbershop clean, fresh scents. It is, when you first put it on, it comes across very soapy and citrusy at the top because that Sicilian citrus, it's just like a bite of that citrus and soapy smell. I loved it. I couldn't stop smelling my hand all day. And it's very classic, it's very timeless, and very beautiful, and very elegant. And a lot of that barbershop, if you know the barbershop fougere, one of the themes that's consistent in that is the lavender. So the lavender is at the heart here, and clearly the lavender comes through. initially and throughout the entire day on the skin because it retains that barbershop, classic smell. Again, this is something that I think you're going to wear. It's very powerful. It's very classic. It's very, I picture myself walking as an Italian royalty through a Tuscan garden in the summertime or the springtime. It makes you feel aristocratic. It makes you feel like the golden age of Hollywood. I could see this on a crisp blue dark suit for a powerful meeting, for a first date, for a job interview, for an important meeting, for a sales pitch. This is something that I would want on my skin. I think anyone who smells it on you is going to love it. This is going to be completely inoffensive. It's going to be, I think, well liked by everybody. And not only that, for me, again, I'm still smelling it on my skin 10 hours later. So there you have it. Pretty quick review because it's pretty simple. It's a pretty linear fragrance. You're not going to have a ton of complexity, but when something smells this good at the top and it lasts throughout the day, I'm totally psyched. And this did it for me. So there you go, Acqua Di Parma. I'd love to hear comments, down below to see what your guys' opinion. I'm sure a lot of you have worn this. I will be picking this up. I just have, the sample here. Once this is out, I'm going to be picking up a bottle. I want this in my collection to have this timeless, ageless, classic fragrance. If you're not already subscribing, please consider, if you could subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And if you ring the bell, you get notifications. And again, comments, concerns, questions, thoughts, hate it, love it. Love to hear what you think. This is Joel the Nose coming to you from Miami with JoJo, who was in the video today. I hope you guys like him. He loves being on camera. As you can tell, he cares less. And have a great day, everybody. We'll see you.